Hey Hunters, this next achievement is quite a challenge to unlock. It's the Wontony's Boost achievement, and here's how I got it. So this achievement unlocks when you get 3 active skills from 3 different code sets. To activate an active skill, we need to collect 10 codes from the same code set. So the goal here is to focus on 3 code sets of your choice and then gather 10 codes for each of them. So we should have 30 codes in total at the end of our deduction. You will be doing a lot of battles throughout this deduction, so I would suggest running on easy mode so you finish them faster. You can use any companion you like, but for this one, I'm gonna use Zane's free trial companion. When you have chosen a companion, don't forget to choose 2 codes to block in block codes at the top of your screen. This will help you a lot in getting this achievement. First, take note of your companion's compatible code sets. They're the ones at the bottom and with red compatible indicators in them. This changes depending on which companion you are using, so mine is negative, combo, and active. Now, I highly suggest building your companion's compatible codes because they are most likely to be in the options during code selections and in code shops. Then, block any 2 codes that are not compatible. This way, you get a higher chance of getting the codes you are aiming for to appear in the options. Alright, so before we go further, I just want to say that luck is still a huge factor in getting this achievement. A lot of things here are appearing in random, and you can only hope that the game will give you nice options that could help in gathering 30 codes. But half the time the game gave me some pretty useless items in the options, so yeah, you're gonna need equal parts patience and strategy for this one. So first off, I always start nodes 1 and 2 with Savage Invasion. This way you can secure 2 codes. My technique in building these code sets is to upgrade them evenly. Don't let one set fall behind because it will be more difficult for you to gather their points in the late game. Don't just take what Wontony is recommending, you can use your refresh chances if you notice one of your sets needed to catch up. Second thing to remember, always follow the route that leads to the ending lost. That way you will get 4 extra nodes, which means more chances for you to gather all needed codes. If you are using Zane, just follow the choices I make in this video. If you are using a different companion, I will leave a link for getting all lost endings for each love interest in the description. On the third node, I always prefer to play Key Vault, so I'll be ready for the Chaos Shop, which may appear in node 4. And here's where luck comes in because sometimes Key Vault just don't give enough Chaos Keys, and you need a lot of those Chaos Keys so you can buy every possible code that you need that is offered in the Chaos Shop. Okay, so I got pretty lucky and I got a lot of Chaos Keys from that vault. If you have this much Chaos Keys, make sure you play Chaos Shop in node 4. Use your refresh node chances if necessary. When you are in the Chaos Shop, don't forget to also check on the offered items. Most of the times, the offered items here doesn't really help with code gathering, but sometimes it offers useful items. Just like this one, this 50% lock badge, but you gotta be careful with this one. You should only purchase this if you have at least 500 Chaos Keys. When buying codes from the shop, start buying the cheapest, especially if you don't have much Chaos Keys. This way, you are guaranteed to buy more codes. Crisis nodes are fixed in nodes 5 and 10, and in these nodes you will be offered companion codes that's worth 2 points. So if you have a code set that is a little behind with the scores, use this opportunity to add some points to that code set. In my case, I'm trying to build active, negative, and combo code sets. As you can see, I already have 5 points on both my active and my combo code sets. My negative code set is still at 0 points, so I'm gonna prioritize getting negative codes in this offer. You can use the refresh button if you can't find your desired code. Now, aside from the companion codes, Crisis Nodes also offers items, and getting the right item can be a game changer. I will include a list of items that you should prioritize and items that you should be avoiding while aiming for this achievement at the end of this video, and I'm gonna leave its timestamp in the description. So when choosing items, choose the ones that would either lower the chaos shop prices or the ones that would give you extra code for each battle you win, and items like this one that increases your chaos key earnings by 50% after each battle. Alright, now for nodes 6 and 7, I choose Savage Invasion again to secure 2 more codes. My original plan was to play Key Vault in Node 8 and then force the Chaos Shop to appear in Node 9 using my refresh chances. Unfortunately, I ran out of chances before the Chaos Shop appeared, so that kind of ruined my strategy a little bit. But if you have enough Chaos Keys and you have Chaos Shop offered in Node 9, I would suggest taking it. It's still early in the game to be giving up though. I still have a lot of Chaos Keys and there's still 2 more Chaos Shops coming in Node 15 and 19 anyway. So I changed plans and decided to go for Savage Invasions from here on out. Okay, so Node 10 is another crisis node where we get to be rewarded with a code and an item. And I think I got really lucky because it offered the Victory Halo bonus item, which gives us 2 extra code for 2 rounds. Now, if you happen to see this item offered in Crisis or in Chaos Shop, just grab it. Okay, so in Node 14, I would suggest playing Key Vault again, especially if you are low on Chaos Keys, because Node 15 will be another Chaos Shop. So if you think you have enough Chaos Keys, aim for Savage Invasions instead. I personally want to play Key Vault here, but I'm out of refresh chances, so I'm gonna go for the Savage Invasion. Okay, Node 15, this is a fixed Chaos Shop node. I don't see any useful item for us in here for now, so let's start buying codes, again starting from the cheapest. Now for Node 16, what endures? If you have already activated the 3 active skills at this point, then you can choose to get an ending here. Just choose the very first option. This is the same with every companion. The first option will always give you the general ending. But if you are like me and you needed a few more nodes to gather all the remaining codes, then follow the option that will take you to the ending Lost. In my case, it's We Really Are Novelists. If you needed a guide, I'll put a link in the description for which options to follow to get to the lost ending for every love interest. Node 17 and 18 are already part of the 4 hidden nodes that we just unlocked. Its options are always between Potential Challenge and Key Vault. Now, I always prefer getting the Potential Challenge in these nodes because look at the rewards. You get a code for completing a challenge with 1 star, with additional Chaos Keys if you get 2 stars, and another additional item for 3-star completion. However, you must also have a stash of Chaos Keys ready for the Chaos Shop that is in Node 19, so really what you choose here will depend on whether if you needed more code or if you needed more Chaos Keys. In my case, I only need 3 more codes to complete my collection. I don't want to risk it and depend solely in the Chaos Shop because who knows, maybe the Chaos Shop will not offer enough of the codes I'm targeting, so that's a possibility. I'm gonna choose to play the potential challenges to secure 2 codes. So I'm now in Node 18 item selection. I'm gonna pick the Black Market membership card. This one lowers the prices in Chaos Shop by 20%, so this one could really come in handy, especially if you don't have much Chaos Keys. I just wished this was offered earlier in the game though. Node 19 is our last chance to activate 3 active skills. I only needed 1 more negative code. And there you go, now we have 3 active skill sets. And now to get the achievement, let's just play the last node, Lost in Desolation. It is important that you do not end your deduction. You have to play it until you get an ending or else you won't get the achievement. So guys, as promised, here's the list of items that you should be targeting and the items that you should be avoiding while aiming for this achievement. Well, that wraps it up, hunters. Thank you so much for making it this far in the video. If you find this one helpful, don't forget to give that like button a tap and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our future Love at Deepspace guides. I wish you a happy gaming and I'll see you in the next guide.